Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV and welcome to the Rivals Talk on a random Friday night. But you know what? We thought, why not, eh? Why not? You know what I mean? Rivals Talk can come at any time. And we're here. We're in man like Grizz Khan in the building. You know what I mean? Liverpool dispatching AC Milan, the Giants AC Milan. You know what I mean? What are you telling me, Grizz? Everything good?
Everything's good, bro, apart from a little cold and that. But you know,
Yeah, yeah.
the show must go on. You understand? The
The
show must
show
go
must
on.
go on, man.
It seems like ages, man. We ain't done rivals talk. It seems like a little while still.
Yeah, man. World Cup, innit? World Cup fever, man. We had
Yeah,
it,
it's the World Cup. It's
you
messed us
know?
up, man. It's what's messed us up.
Absolutely, man. But you know what? I've enjoyed it, man. It's been a crazy one in terms of like the community, the social media community. Everyone's been locked in. Everybody's been in their house because it's cold as it is anyway. But like having the
Mm,
games at 10 a.m., like, bro, like I remember when I was a kid and was watching the World Cup 2002. And
mm,
it was at like 7 in the morning. And I was watching like South Korea going into school and been watching like, Brazil versus England at like 8 in the morning. So it felt like for me, it brought back memories, man. And for me, it's been an amazing World Cup, man. And like I said, tomorrow is obviously the runners up, but final on Sunday. It's ending, man. 18th of December. 1 month flew by like that, man. It's
yeah,
crazy, isn't it?
it's all over, man. It's flu, you know that. And you know what? I've enjoyed every aspect of it, man. The group games have been mad. I like the timings have been mad. Like not
Yeah,
too early, not too late. Like
not
all
too
the
late. Yeah,
boring
yeah.
time. And in the evening we can get together and talk about it on our channels. You understand? So I've been enjoying it, man. The football's been great. The atmospheres have been great.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Football, bro. You
mm.
understand?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Big up to Eric Backer. Says thoughts on Chelsea maybe getting Mukayoko. There is reports. I think his agent come out today and basically said nothing's been agreed in terms of the contract. He could be a potential free agent in the summer. Highly rated 18-year-old. Like I said, people can come in for him in January. It just depends, innit? Like Dortmund have always been a selling club in terms of giving out, their talents and whatnot. And obviously, this guy here is the latest one of them. I think he wants more money. I think that's what the game's talking about. You were talking about Sancho yesterday. He's another player that thinks, you know what, I should be on bigger money. Maybe Dortmund are not willing to give him that. You know what I mean? They've got entourage that they've got to feed, bro. Everyone's got to eat, Grizz, man.
Bro, I understand that. I hear that. But this guy's on poultry wages. Like this guy's on nothing at Dortmund. And this guy is the next best thing. Let me tell you about this guy. This guy is fire. He's
Mm.
a fire starter. I'm telling you, he's not real for his age. So I understand where he's coming from. They got to pull out money, bruv, if they want to keep him. Otherwise, every big clubs wants him. I'm talking you.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
talking us. I'm talking Chelsea. All three of us want this kid. I'm telling you
Yeah.
now, this guy is a bad boy.
Absolutely, man, and that's why for me, you know what I mean. If he's available, a free, if not even better, how much would you reckon would Dortmund be tempted to sell him for, knowing that he could go for
Mm.
free? What would be your figure? 10 million, 20 million?
Nah, bro, he's running out of his deal, bro.
Yeah,
Free
but I'm telling you, but
transfer.
obviously, if they would rather give themselves 6 months to negotiate rather than lose him in January when they kind of need him in the midfield.
Bruv, they can't. Beggars can't be choosers. They have to take what they can. I'm not sure.
Put it
They
down.
have to. Huh? Yeah. They have to take it, bro. They have to. They have to hold that. Because if you're
Mm,
not going to give him some serious wages, you got to get rid of him. Yeah, people are saying 15, 20 million. That's what I'm saying. 15, 20
mm.
million. Take it and run, bro.
Yeah, listen, man, you get me. Like, it just depends on who. I think for me, I buy and move all the time. You know what I mean? It could be one of the situations buying Musiala and then you've got Mukayoko. You know what I mean? Again, buy and do what they got to do. I don't really have a thing where I'm like, it just is what it is. When they got Lema as well now going to Bayern Munich, I'm just like,
Mm.
this is what Bayern doing it. So there's no point being mad about it. This is what they do. This is how the Bundesliga is done, and this is how it makes sense. So for us to think like, why is Bayern doing this? It just happens, people, and that's just the way it kind of goes. But big up to the community. 200 of you already locked in. Make sure you guys like the video. We're going to be hot on the algorithms, people. So make sure, guys, right now, bottom of your screen, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to Grizz's channel as well. But yeah, man, listen, I don't want to go back to Gakpo, but we do have to speak about Cody
No, we
Gakpo.
have to. We
You know
have to.
why? because Liverpool are now entering the race. And I knew it, Grizio. Liverpool will always be lurking around Gakpo. And DiMarzio reported last night Gakpo's club next season between Man United and Liverpool is possible. United are set to start negotiations. We obviously are desperate for Gakpo because we need to replace Ronaldo with a striker, with a certain somebody. You've always said not for me, and I think you want him to come to Man United because you don't think he's that great. Where are you still kind of thinking? Because John Barnes has also spoke as well today. I don't know if you've heard what he said. Liverpool legend John Barnes, he's also come out and said something, and he would only be a squad player at Liverpool, which is kind of mad, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you need to get to top four or whatnot. What are you thinking, man? They want a club record fee, 40 million plus. What are you thinking?
Brother, you know my thinking, and I'm going to say it loud and clear on your channel. So the Man United fans on your channel can come for me and say, yo, Grizz is being salty, this and that. Grizz. How am I being salty when I'm saying take him, please? I'm saying take him. Please take him. Gak, no.
Diaz injured as well. Diaz is injured.
Gak, go.
Gak, go. Yeah, I like that.
Gak, no. You understand? Not for me, for you lot. Now, I'm gonna go against DiMarzio. Okay. And I'm gonna say we ain't in for him.
Okay.
So I think it's Man United's player. Gak can go. Yeah, people are saying it, bro. I think he's you, bro. And he's right. John Barnes is right. Gakpo doesn't get into our team at all. I don't rate him like that. I'm going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face.
You know, in terms of the tournament, he kind of risen up. And then I think towards when he got to the USA game, I think he did some bright moments. And then after that, in the Argentina game, just couldn't get into the game. Obviously, the system didn't help him or whatnot. But I do think Liverpool could benefit from him when you look at the fact that, Diaz is injured. You know what I mean? You don't have a forward there for the next 3 months.
I hear all that.
Season. It's a long season.
I hear all that. But the thing with me is, look, we people keep saying we done Diaz, yeah? We done Diaz because we knew Mane was going. You understand? So we brought in Diaz nice and early. We haven't got any players going from our attack. So the only reason we're looking to bring one in is because we've got injured players. Yeah. Now, the only reason now we would bring in an attacker is if it's someone who's going to be competing for the places. I don't believe Gakpo is that guy. Now, if you say to me, well, go on then, Grizz, who is good enough for you to bring in there and going to be competing for the players and whatnot, then I would say to you, Mohamed Kudus or Kudus. Mohamed Kudus. People have been telling me to say his name properly. Man like Mohamed Kudus, brother.
And they want to get rid of him as well. I think he wants to leave.
I don't think they want to get rid of him. Yeah, I don't think they want to get rid of him.
Sorry. I think David honestly reported that, he wants to leave. Kudus wants to leave. That's what he reported.
Mohamed Kudus is the one from me, bro. If you're going to say to me, well, go on then. If there's a choice of Gakpo or Kudus, bro. Or if we can get Yusuf Mokoko,
that would be
because if Chelsea have got that Fofana kid, then they got him. Then it comes down to us two. You guys can promise him first game and that. That's the guy that you lot need to go and get, bro. That's the guy that you lot need to go and get. I'm telling you, forget all this Gakpo and Gakpo. Forget him.
You know what it is for me? It's the fact that Ten Hag has likened him. When someone likes to play, it's like Jude Bellingham now. Klopp likes Jude Bellingham, so he's going to go all after Jude Bellingham.
Simple.
Similar with Ten Hag. He likes Cody Gakpo, but it just comes down to PSV now put a price on. They want a world club record fee in terms of their player, and the one that was before that was what's his name, Depay, and now they want this guy here. So again, it just comes down to the fact that what the manager wants and what can he do. Don't get me wrong, I see him more of a striker than as a winger. I don't really see him as a winger.
I hear that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that idea for you lot. I think you lot should convert him into a centre forward. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And obviously then you've got to take some power up front.
Yeah, but I know we're going to come on to it.
Yeah.
But the problem is you got Because you got Anthony, yeah, your hero. You lot think, yeah, man, this is the one, man. He does tricks and shit. You know what I mean? And then you got who you got on the other side, Rashford.
Rashford, yeah.
And then you got Sancho to come back. So you think, well, he is. I'm joking. Where does this guy fit?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Striker option. It's more the striking option. That's what I'm saying. That's where it
Convert him into a striker like a Depay, right?
Depay, yeah, basically. Like Depay started up as a winger, but then now look at him as a striker. These Dutch players, when you look at them, you know, if you look at Bergwijn, a winger, then he plays now as a striker. Who else is out there? These Dutch players always have a habit of, you know, they look like they're a winger, but they end up playing more kind of up front, more fluid up front. You know what I'm saying? So there's only certain players that end up, you know, kind of staying there. But for me, I think the left-hand side, we're all right. The right-hand side, we're kind of decent. It's up front that we kind of need. But like I said, all the Liverpool
What are you saying about Martial, though? Like, what's the situation with the contract?
Martial, you're buying me at the end of the season because I feel like we're going to get a Martial recharge. Remontada.
Allah.
Martial remontada.
Every year we hear the same shit.
Remontada. So you know why? There's no distractions now. This is why it's happening. There's no distractions. There's no strikers ahead of him. He's got the manager likes him. He's got his arm around his shoulder. You know what I mean? He's smiling in training now. He's got the gloves back on. Bro, Martial, remontada. We believe in him.
I hope you do. Look, I want you to believe in him.
The last dance.
I want him to stay. I want him to be the focal point of your attack. I want him to be your hero. I want him to I want all you lot to believe in Martial because I know he ain't doing shit. I know Martial ain't doing shit, and I've been saying it for 5 years now. I ain't been saying it now. So you know what I mean? I know certain people that me and certain people on this platform have been arguing about Martial, and they've been cussing my players, and they know who they are out there. So you know what I mean? Stop talking about Darwin and all these man's people. Concentrate on your own.
This is where he should step up now.
Concentrate on Martial. Concentrate on Martial. Try and make him look like a footballer that's going to score goals for a top-level team instead of just wasting breath on him and years on him and seasons on him and saying, yeah, Martial, Ballon d'Or winner. Get out of here, man. Guy can't even put 10 games together, man. You're talking about Martial. Get out of here.
All right, listen, man. What's in the better, man? Is it because you actually know that he's better than what he's showing and do you believe there's talent there in terms of Martial?
Nah, I don't even believe that. Nah. I don't even believe that. I don't believe it.
Crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. The facts of the matter are what's he done? The facts, what's he done?
No, but
are you gonna blame 5 seasons, 6 seasons on injuries? Are you gonna blame 5, 6 seasons on injuries?
But there have been injuries. I'm not just a fact. There has been injuries.
Okay.
Lack of consistency, that's out there. Don't get me wrong.
People already know who I'm talking about. People already know who I'm talking about.
There's been trophies, though. There's been trophies. There has been trophies.
Lord have mercy. Are you going to really big up Martial and say, yeah, trophies?
I'm saying, but you're saying, what's he done? All I'm trying to say to you right now is that, you know, has there been a lack of consistency? Of course. You know what I mean? But
bring up treble lords. Bring up treble lords. Bring up treble lords. I'm talking about, okay, here we go. Anthony Martial was bought for how much, Saeed? 50 million back in the day.
50 million, yeah, rising. 36 million, rising to 50 million. Through bonuses, really, we paid 36.
How old was the brother?
He was 19 at the time.
He was 19 and he was talked about the new Henry, future Ballon d'Or winner. This man, oh my God, watch him. Because he twisted up Dejan Lovren, who was
and Virgil van Dijk. You remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one. Anyway, so this brother was bought. How old is he now? 26?
He's 27 now. 27.
And you're talking about me talking haram. Bro, this 8 years, in 8 years, what's this guy done for your club or on the world level or international level or any level?
It's not one player that does something. But at the same time, you know, this is you've got to factor in a lot of things that's happened. You know, the number 9 spot.
Factor them in. Bring him. Keep bringing him. Let's make a note.
Came in. His number 9 spot was taken off him. Then Sanchez came in through. Yeah.
Okay.
Then now when you look at it, Ronaldo came through and then he was dropped aside when it was meant to be his time. You know, I'm not trying to make excuses for the guy, but
you just named. Oh, you're
wait.
not making excuses, but you just rattled off 4 or 5 things that are for me.
They're factors in again. Why there's certain element of his game where you're thinking, you know what, he should be playing here, and he hasn't been given. Cavani as well.
I've told you, no problem. It's not bitter from me because he's done fuck all. How can it be bitter? I can only be bitter if he's done something and I'm sounding like an idiot. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything to justify a £50 million fee for a 19-year-old.
Fees are not justified. But again, fees are just fees. It's like Darwin Nunes. It's Darwin Nunes.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that. But Darwin Nunes already has scored more goals.
But that's for now, isn't it, though? Let's see at the end of the season. I know I gave you some food, and I wanted to get you excited. I said to you, let me just enjoy a little bit of Turkish food.
That food was so butters as well.
Yo, respect the place, man. We might not
you finished it. You yammed up that food.
I thought it was nice, man. I thought it was nice.
Yeah. You and Steve demolished that food. Can you let the people know I took it away and we didn't even eat it?
You took it away, but you didn't have it in the morning, though, so I don't understand.
I had to do the polite thing in front of the restaurant.
Take
it away. Cool. We couldn't say, brother, what is this, man? But you know what I mean? It is what it's
like. Listen, I'm not trying to say.
Wait, hold on. Are people comparing him to Daniel Sturridge? Daniel Sturridge, But anyway, whatever. Martial is back, Grizz. I'm happy for you, lot. If Martial is your savior, if Martial is Saeed's savior, if Martial is Man United's savior, I'm happy for you lot for having a savior like Martial. Yeah, keep backing Martial, keep supporting Martial, keep believing in Martial. Good luck to you, man.
Yeah, man. Big 23, man. Big 2023, man. But like I said, just on the Gakpo thing, I think, let's see what develops with that one. But again, if I'm looking at João Felix is around and other strikers are around, you never know, man. You never know what the manager could want. Because for me, Cody Gakpo's raw, but you're getting a quality in João Felix. Please tell me you rate João Felix then.
Yeah, João Felix is a baller.
Yeah.
I would hate it if João Felix went to you lot. But it's something that you lot should go for, and you've got the money and you've got the clout to get.
He's a loan as well, loan option as well. Loan option.
No, I don't think they'll do a loan thing. They need to get money in to get new players in to replace him. So I think João Felix, Arsenal, Chelsea, I think everyone should be looking at him. Even Man City, no?
Yeah, there you go. So
everyone should be looking at João Felix. João Felix is a baller, elite baller. He just wasted a year. He just wasted a whole year out of his life and career.
Absolutely.
Now he needs to make the right call, though. Now he needs to make a right call. What's a right call, though? In your opinion? What's the chat's opinion on Felix? What's the right call for him? What's the right club for him now? Because this is a mad decision for him.
It is. The ideal club when you think about it, like it's always Real Madrid, isn't it? Barcelona, but Barcelona at the minute, I don't know if they can afford that kind of deal again to happen. You know what I'm saying? Who would be out there? I think, like I said, Arsenal, could they come in and say, yo, listen, we're going to come in for him, and he could be that player that brings in that superstar quality, that they could want? Could it be him?
Bayern's a shout, because they play attacking football. Bayern, Musiala, Sane, Gnabry, Mane, all these mans. Muller's coming to the end of his career. Lewandowski's already out.
Bayern Munich could be involved as well because of the fact that they always want that kind of superstar player. So
PSG? Nah.
Yeah. Inter Milan? Nah, not for me.
Not for me.
I think if Haaland wasn't there, maybe Man City if Haaland wasn't there, but I don't see them buying two big superstars, if I'm being honest with you.
Not to replace someone like a Mahrez. Get out of here.
No, I think Mahrez got at least a year, 18 if I'm being honest with you. But listen, I don't know what that situation could be. But again, right now, the club want 100 million for him. They're looking for cash as well, man. They want to get back from that investment, that they put in that death row contract that he signed. They're thinking, we need investment back. So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. But I want to move on to the Jose Mourinho and where he should go. Apparently, Portugal are involved. England could possibly get in there. Big up to the community as well. Over 400 in the building. I don't think we even hit 100 likes. So, guys, make sure you smash a like on the video. It doesn't cost you a penny, so please. Jose Mourinho. Portugal manager's been sacked. Obviously not sacked, but he's left. England as well is lurking around. Is Jose Mourinho the perfect fit for either club? Or do you still think he's got... Because I think he's done everything in football. He's won everything. He doesn't need to prove himself anymore at club level. I think it's getting a bit stale, if I'm being honest with you. You know, Tottenham, Man United, it's not been how it's been. I would probably say from when he won the league, possibly people say even more before that, like maybe Real Madrid. That's when he was at his proper peak. Where would you say he should go?
I'm done with Portugal. I'm done with Mourinho at club level. I think he should be done.
Stale.
Like the only club that I could think that might tickle his fancy and think, yo, let me do something here is Newcastle.
Yeah.
Or any club that gets taken over by rich big boy owners and then just wants to climb up, because that's the only thing Mourinho got going for him now, in my opinion. Give him hella money and just make him ruffle a few feathers. Otherwise, settle yourself now, Jose. You've done everything in club football, and go and take over Portugal and relax your life now. What do you think? I think he needs to just de-stress now. Take an international team, put on his glasses. Yeah, relax.
England would, in terms of he would get the respect at England level.
I'm telling you, you lot laughed. I think you laughed at me as well. I think you lot laughed at me when I said Mourinho at England. I think
I don't think. I think
Matisse laughed. Matisse laughed at me. Yeah,
maybe. I just looked at the England job. I thought a manager like Tuchel, Pochettino, they've got still a lot to prove. Whereas this guy here, you know, he's done everything. He doesn't need to prove to me and you why he's still one of the greatest managers we've ever seen, because he is still, even though it's gone stale, he is still one of the greatest managers we've ever seen. But at international level, he can then take it now. What is he, his late 50s now? You know what I mean? Go into his 60s, do the Oscar Tabarez role, you know what I mean? Bielsa kind of role, be like the Godfather figure, go in there, think, you know what? And just become that kind of guy. But Portugal, I feel like for me, I don't know, they would be onto him, the media. So if he kind of did badly, they would obviously go in for a West. I think in England, we've got more of a softer approach. We're like, don't worry, man, let's give him another Euros. Let's give him another, you know, kind of 6 months, because it's still Jose Mourinho. Unless he did something clearly bad, that would be the kind of situation where I'm like, not really sure. People are saying Arsene Wenger. I don't know, man. He's gone to that philosophical role, you know what I mean? Where he's kind of like in sport, you know what I mean? That's his kind of role now, isn't it? You know what I mean? He's talking about the game and he's analyzing the game as well. He's helping FIFA in certain rules. He's not ready to do this anymore, man. If I'm being honest with you, man. But like I said, it just depends on what he wants. Someone said Scott Parker. Listen, I said Scott Parker, man, but they don't want to hear it, man. The England job right now, they've maxed out. I'm just looking at it thinking, who are you going to go and get? Gerrard's available, Lampard, but again, Emlot, really?
I don't know. I told you, we had this chat. Who is available for England? I'm telling you, it's very, very difficult.
Yep.
I can't think of anyone. Stevie G, no. It's not for Stevie G.
Steven Gerrard, no, not sure, man. Not sure for me. Steven Gerrard. I think for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The brains behind him is now at who is he at? The guy. Where did he go now? The guy that was his assistant. Where did he end up going to? He was at
Rangers, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
QPR.
He's gone now. He's left QPR. He's gone somewhere else now. Gone to Rangers. Yeah, he's gone back to Rangers as a full-time official, full-time manager. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Behind it. People are saying Steven Gerrard for England. Nah, man. Can't be. Brendan Rodgers was a shout for England.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think Brendan Rodgers, when you look at it, again, I don't know, man. Could he have that magic? Could he have that spark about him? You know what I mean? Tactically, I think he's a decent manager. But again, set pieces, when I look at Leicester and that, they look a bit run ragged. Someone say Ralph Ragnick. But again, Jamie Carragher doesn't want a foreign manager.
Fuck Jamie Carragher. Who's he? Like, he don't have a say in it. Like, they've shown Fabio Cavello, Orickson, all these guys, they've gone for foreign managers again. So they would go again. It's not a problem for them. But is it the right one?
But listen, man, the World Cup, and like I said, when we do end up going in the World Cup in about 4 years' time, it could be a madness, man. Are you willing for this new idea? Look, so the new Men's World Cup will start in 3 years. FIFA announced. Giovanni Infantino, he said the new Men's World Cup will take place in 2025. Will feature 32 teams. 32-team tournament will go ahead, making it like a World Cup. Well, I don't understand this, man. Would you like?
There's the club.
That's what I'm saying. The Club World Cup. Yeah, the Club World Cup.
It's always going to happen, bro. We can't control these things. How many times have I said it? It's going to happen. These people do what they want, when they want, how they want. And the club's owners, they want money.
Yeah.
They want money. They play welfare goes out the window. All the big clubs are going to be involved in this. We can't control it, bro.
Yeah, but it kind of spoils the idea. It makes it less competitive. Like at the next World Cup, how many teams are going to be there in the next World Cup? Is there more teams in the next World Cup?
Wasn't it 48 teams next World Cup?
48 teams.
Am I right?
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's madness, man. I just don't understand who would be in this tournament here, in this Club World Cup. So
it's going to be it's going to be the 32 richest teams. Simple as.
48 in the next World Cup. So basically, it's a Super Club World Cup. So when people saying that the idea of the Super League has died, when reality, they're just kind of reformatting. FIFA are just basically reformatting a few of their ideologies and making it a little bit fairer. Because obviously, with the Super League, no one was relegated and whatnot. But now they're just maxing out the competition. You know what I mean? And now the quality of the show it's not great, really.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're going to do this. Where they're going to do this, how they're going to play these games. Well, there's so much to organize, but they've got 3 years in it. 3 years to organize this now. Let's see what they say. I don't know. I don't even know. Does anybody know which teams are going to be? Because I haven't worked out which teams are going to be invited, or is it invitation, or I haven't done much reading on this one, to be honest with you. So I don't even know.
Yeah, the Premier League have not received any proposals from FIFA regarding expanded Club World Cup or the expanded 2026 World Cup. So it looks like they haven't even, kind of...
No. It's not official.
But imagine a World Cup, though, with so many teams. At the minute, it's just about enough. When you look at the games we're having right now, it's just about enough. We can digest it like, one game, 3 games a day. It's about, imagine having 6 games a day and watching 6 games a day. Bro, you're going mad, bro. You'll be on the way to wherever you're going, and you have it in the background or whatever or something like that. Like
we'll have to do what Thogden done, innit? 15 minutes at each game.
Bro, exactly. That's crazy. Go 15 minutes each game, but it just shows you where football's going, innit? It's trying to expand so it caters towards everyone, and everyone can have a slice of the cake.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? We complain about it, but we love it at the same time. Do we not love it? We love it. I love it. Yep. Like people have been complaining about the World Cup and everything. I love it. 3 games a day. Yeah, if you can't watch it, you can't watch it. No problem. Watch it later. But there's football on at all times, and this is it. The players don't love it and the managers don't love it. But they have to stand up for themselves and say something and do something, innit? Do you know what I mean? No one's. Let's see if anyone stands up to this. No, of course not.
Then they'll get their little bit of. The money on the side, you know what I mean? Imagine, some people say we love it, you know what I mean? Would you love to see San Marino play, I don't know, Lithuania or something like that? Or no, I'm just the names I'm putting on, but would you want to see that at 1 p.m.? You know what I mean? And then after another game on there, would you want to see that? I think right now, it's just the way it is right now. It's set, you know what I mean? And I think, to be fair, it's been a competitive World Cup. So let's keep it at that. We want the competitiveness. We don't want to see landsliding in results. We don't want to see a game where it's basically one-sided all the time. So I don't know, man.
But I don't know, man. It depends. It's going to be so much problems at the start, innit? Of course, we know there's going to be problems, but in the end, they're going to get their way. There's going to be a World Club Cup. There's going to be a Super League eventually, because money talks, bro. Money talks. End of story. Who's going to say no?
Yeah, who's going to say no? No, nobody's going to say no.
This is the problem. Unless you say no, it's going to happen.
Yep. 100%. 100%, man. So I just think for me, we're going to have to see this. But in terms of the World Cup, in terms of the final, big final, Messi, I was asking a question to everyone, like, would you see Messi any differently after this World Cup in terms of him being the best ever or whatnot and et cetera, or does he have to win this World Cup to kind of solidify it? Because obviously all the Ronaldo fanboys, as he was called them, would say that Messi needs to win this to kind of solidify himself as the best ever. What would you say?
Not for me. Not for me. For me,
No.
he's for me, he's already on those levels.
Yeah.
But this will just, what's the word? Cement it, like
Yeah.
make it like undoubtedly.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So
Oh,
I think he's going to go higher in a lot of people's estimations
mm,
that sometimes say Maradona didn't have the strongest Argentina team. Well, I think it's fair to say Messi hasn't got the strongest Argentina team right now as well.
mm,
And he's not carrying them like Maradona did,
mm,
but look how many big moments he's had already as well.
mm.
So I think Messi, if he wins this World Cup with this Argentina team, I think a lot of people, maybe not me yet, but a lot of other people that called Maradona the greatest ever, like the greatest ever, I think they may change their mind and say, you know what, Messi's reached that level now, or he's surpassed that level now. Because the yardstick everyone says is that Argentina team Maradona won it with was butters. I don't think this Argentina team's great, you know. I just don't think it's great.
Yeah. You know what? I think for me, with Messi, I think the way he's carried this Argentina team. Don't get me wrong. There's been a few features in there, McAllister and certain other players and that. But the way he's kind of risen up, I think this has been a tournament where I think the Copa America as well. The way I don't know if you've seen the what you call it, the speech that he gave before the game, and then they won the Copa America and whatnot. I feel like he's been more closer than ever. And if you watch the documentaries, they were calling him like not Argentinian. They were calling him like he was Spanish and that. Like now, I feel like he's closer more than ever to the Argentinian people. You know, he's more closer ever to being that kind of talisman. You know what I mean? And obviously now he's got certain players around him now. Di Maria stepped up. Now got Alvarez. You know what I mean? Because before 2014, when you looked at it, you know, they were that close. Higuain, that moment there.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt
He
in
probably
terms of.
quit.
There's no doubt in terms of in terms of respect and how the Argentinian players look at him, because every team has a star in it, but not all the stars are loved by every single one of the team. Like, for example, Ronaldo ain't loved by everyone in that Portuguese team. We know this for a fact, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But the way these boys would do anything for Messi, like literally anything for this guy, I think it's a thing of beauty. Honestly, we have to respect that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna do a little quick game. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little combined 11 of the team tomorrow. So France um versus Argentina combined 11. Let's see if you can do it with me, Grizz. Yeah. So
Now, me and you're gonna argue like cats and dogs, but let's
I know,
try.
I know, I know. This is where we have to be serious in it. So what formation do you want to choose? 4-4-3-3?
Yeah, 4-3-3 or
Yeah,
I don't
4-3-3.
know.
Let's do 4-3-3.
Yeah, they play mostly 4-3-3. They're both of them. Well, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. Right, cool. Right, who we taking goal? Lloris or
Martinez is
Lloris
clear, isn't it? Martinez, come on.
Martinez? Lloris had a good tournament, though, when you think about
No,
it.
he has had a good tournament. He has had a good tournament. Yeah, I agree with that.
Martinez again for Argentina. For Aston Villa, I can't lie to you, man. He's not been the greatest this season. Having a few moments where you thought, what's going on here? But for
He
Argentina,
turns into a beast. Unbelievable beast.
Absolute beast. It's a joke, innit, when you think about it.
Yeah, he turns into a next level animal. So that's straightforward.
Okay, cool. Right back. Obviously, I would go with what's he called? Molina. Is he called Molina?
I'm backing you.
Molina, I think for me, is one of the most outstanding, right backs in the tournament. I think he's been up and down. Only just been signed by Atletico Madrid, I think, is it? So I would go with Molina. I think he's been one of the best. Him, Juranovic. Who else has been outstanding? Hakimi, who's been one of the tournament favorites in terms of right back.
Hakimi is a fucking shout, bro. But
obviously,
this is
doing this for the Argentina.
Yeah, this is a combined. Yeah, people need to know this is combined. Yeah, now out of the combined, he's definitely been better than Kunde.
Yeah. So we're gonna put in Molina at right back. Right, centre backs. Do we have to give respect to Otamendi?
I do. I disrespected him. And I mean, so I think he's been the best Argentina centre back.
You know what? He's almost like a player like a clown, innit? You know them defenders are just like clowns. You know, you don't really want to give them respect because they always do something mad or they're just a bit. I don't know, man. It's just there's a lot of defenders like this who, again, they portray themselves as having the best ability, but then again, when they're solid, they're on their game. Like Otamendi is on his game, and like I said, we thought he'd be the weak link, and he's not been. So I think for me, you've got to give him his fair dues, man. Big up to Otamendi rising up. Right, who we're putting ahead of him?
So me and you're gonna fight now, innit?
Yeah, we are. See, Kanate hasn't been playing every single game, has he, though?
Okay, but the 2-3 games he's played, or 2 games, I should say, he's been immaculate and by far the best player on the pitch, but best centre back on the pitch.
You don't think Varane's not been? I think Varane. So you're trying to say Konate's best has been better than Varane's best? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I hear you now. But I think for me, I can't lie to you, man. I think
let's have a even though this is a United channel mainly. Let's have a quick people. Konate or Varane.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick.
Yeah. Let's see who's on it. You know what I mean? If you want to overrule it, like I said, do your thing.
So far, it's Konate. Can't say Konate. He hasn't played enough. Otamendi and Varane. No way. I'd go with Varane. Konate's been clear. Konate so far. Varane
can't bowl, Saeed. Varane. But you're a defender first, isn't it? So
no, don't try to change it. Varane for me. I mean, look, it's a Man United channel. I expect.
No, but there's a couple of Liverpool fans in there, though.
Konate, Varane, Konate. It's literally one each.
There's a couple of Real Madrid fans in there as well.
Konate, obviously.
Varane is 4 times. Yeah, I think it's
Varane.
I think Varane has won it.
I don't know how he's won it. You're just making that up, but go on.
No, but it's not, though. I'm not making it up. Varane is there everywhere.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, sorry, man. It's one of them. You just have to hold the Elgris.
No problem.
Yeah. Right, left back. I think it's got to be
definitely Hernandez, definitely light
this
work.
guy, man, I'm telling you, defensively a bit, but in terms of going forward, I don't know why he signed a deal like that, man. Do you not think he can go better than Milan, or are we
100%?
Milan?
No, 100% he can be better, man. He's an idiot.
Yeah, but he signed a new deal, hasn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he signed a new deal, man. Signed a new deal. Guys, make sure you're still liking the video, people. Still over 400 of you in the chat. Like I said, on a Friday night, we're giving you content. So please, guys, smash a like on the video. Let's go with CDM. I think for me, it's got to be Tchouaméni, innit? Tchouaméni, man. Or would you put in Enzo Fernandez? But he'll be part of the 8s.
The DM's got to be Tchouaméni.
Yo, man, the one that got away, man. The one that got away, man. Are you still aggrieved with that one? Yeah,
very, very much. I'm always going to be aggrieved with that one. He chose Madrid, fair play to him, but we had him scouted, we had him ready. But he wanted to go Madrid. It is what it is. We have to take an L on that, as you say.
Yeah, you have to take an L with it. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
Bad boy, absolute bad boy.
Yeah, cool. Right, Tchouaméni, one of the best CDMs in the world. Amrabat, this is a France versus thingy combined 11. France versus Argentina combined 11. Right, we've got to put Enzo in here, surely. Enzo Fernandez.
I think this is two. I think both of these are very easy.
Okay. Enzo Fernandez.
But I'll put Enzo on the left 8 in the number 7 role.
Okay.
Because the other one you're going to put someone else, and I think we should pick it together. Let's see if we can be on the same wavelength.
Yep. Antoine Griezmann.
Understand.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll play him more as a 10 and then have like him there.
Yeah, Enzo and Tchouaméni can do. Yeah, they can do double nicely.
Do that. Listen, before we talk about Griezmann, Enzo Fernandez, what a player. Again, how he'll stay at Benfica for long, I don't think so.
No. He's gone.
He's gone, innit?
He's gone.
Damn.
I don't want to say he's coming to Liverpool because it's not
top signing, man. If he came to Liverpool,
but we are so in for him. We are so in for him. You cannot believe.
Yeah, more than you can believe.
More than you can believe.
Yeah.
And if we get Jude and Enzo, it's a problem for everyone else. It's a problem.
Yeah.
But let's get him.
Yeah. So we got Enzo Fernandez and obviously Griezmann as well, been one of the stars of the tournament. Again, is he a player that could possibly want to move? Is he comfortable where he is in club level? Is it just a case of international is rising and maybe what he does at club level, it might not be enough? You know?
No, he needs to get out of there. He needs to get away from Simeone.
He's got one more move that he could make for his career, and he's got to end it because I feel like where his position is, he could thrive in that for a couple of years. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to run a lot. He doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, but he does run a lot though. You remember the England game? Defending, Morocco game, defending, picking up positions.
Very, very nice, man. He surprised me. He surprised me very, very much.
Absolutely.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up to Highbury's local badger. Appreciate that, mate. Love to everybody that's watching the show. Like I said, anybody that super chats, anybody that likes the video, engages the chat, it's all appreciated on the channel, man. So big up to Highbury's local badger. What a name. Okay, Griezmann we've got in there. Right, who are we going for on the right? I think for me this is self-explanatory, you know. We'll go for Messi on the right.
Yeah, obviously on the right, but the formation's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. We'll change the formation. But Messi on the right. Messi again. Number 10.
You could put Messi and Griezmann just, behind them. 4-2-2-2, yeah. Messi and Griezmann and then play two.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what, man? That's why, Grizz, you were a coach back in the day, innit?
You understand? You better be understand.
You better be understand, man. That's another one, man. You need to make that as a slogan, man.
That's the one, brother. You understand? You
See,
better be understand.
You could be a tactician, man. Anybody that needs coaches, man.
Wow,
Shout out, man.
Come on, man.
League team.
Come on.
What's the highest you finished with your team? Have you won leagues back to back at that?
I've won a cup in it. I won a cup. League was a bit tight. I got to finish second.
Okay, not too bad. Wow, listen, it runs.
But you know how I'm an ethnics, man. I had too many Somalis and Pakistanis in my team, man, turning up late and shit, and you know what I mean, not training properly. Yeah, man, these brothers weren't serious, man. If they listened to me, they
weren't paying the fines.
Nah, man. You know what I mean? I had to find them and shit, man. They were those days like I used to pay them with food, innit? Chicken shop.
Yeah, but he said hit him in that.
Yeah. So yeah. They were a lot of work. Not gonna lie.
I am killing you, killing me, Grizz. You're killing me, man. Right, okay. We got that in. Okay, Griezmann, obviously up front. We've got, for me, Alvarez first has to be in here.
Really? Okay, so no. Mbappe is the one we agree on. Putting Mbappe first. Exactly.
Okay, let's take Mbappe. Let me take Mbappe in. So
we know Mbappe is the first one.
Yeah.
And then then there's a debate to be had. I don't know what you're thinking.
In what sense?
Alvarez or Giroud?
Yeah, that's big, you know. I think for me, look at it. I'm gonna say Alvarez has scored some big goals, though, you know.
Not bigger than Giroud.
But equally, he has though. He scored the first goal against who was that team that they played? Croatia.
He scored the goal against wasn't it the opening goal against Holland? No.
Holland, yeah. No, Molina scored that one.
Yeah, but hasn't his goals been lucky? Oh, he scored that blunder, that keeper.
Yeah.
That keeper that meshed up.
Okay, we'll do a poll for this one.
Yeah, do a poll for this one. But the final one is going to be decided by a quick poll.
Yeah, quick poll, yeah. Make sure you guys are liking the video, people.
Yeah, do a poll for this one.
152 likes, so let's get that to 200 if we can. Right, I'm doing a poll right now. Start poll. One. Alvarez and Giroud. Right, cool. I've asked the community now. Go check it.
Yeah, let's vote on this one because I can't decide.
Yeah, I can't decide as well. I'm being honest with you. People saying Benzema's not allowed to come, you know. So has no Pogba allowed to come to the tournament as well.
Yeah, come on. What?
Pogba's not allowed to come to celebrate as well. Been told
no
stay
way.
home. Yeah, man. They're not. Bro, imagine he gets injured, like, I don't know, walking down or something, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And then boom.
No. Pogba, I understand. But how about Giroud? How about Benzema, man?
No, I think he's. I think no. I think
You
has
can't
it not?
disrespect him like
Someone,
that.
someone's apparently today I heard some news that Benzema is the manager's maybe blocked it or something like that or whatever.
Mm.
People are saying if you don't know ball, then don't do it. You know what's going on, and let me know in
What
the
do you
chat.
mean?
But how long should we give it? Give it a minute. We're gonna give it one more minute. So if you don't go in the poll and do it, then don't complain later on and say, oh,
Innit? Don't complain, innit? Because we're going by your poll, so it's up to you, lot.
yeah. So I'm gonna time a minute right now, people. So 1 minute is started now. So do go in the poll right now to go and what do you call it?
We're literally gonna do what you say. We're literally gonna put in who you vote for.
Yeah.
So it's up to you, lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I did it for my one as well. So later on, if we're playing career mode or FIFA, you have to go into the community page and pick what you want me to play because that's how I'm going to do it now. So if you guys want me to play career mode or ultimate team, let me know in my community post. But yeah, we've got another 30 seconds, guys. If you haven't voted, you go to the poll and you pick Giroud or Alvarez. Pick one. People say Giroud too slow, but listen, that's not part
Come
of
on, man.
the idea.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Come on.
This is just based on an agenda, says Ibra. Enzo out, Tchouaméni, Messi, and Griezmann as roaming eights with Mbappe left wing, Giroud striker, and Alvarez on the right. That's it. But then I think we're doing justice to Enzo Fernandez, who for me has made that midfield better. There we go. So right now I'm gonna go to the poll right now.
Mhm.
Enzo has bro, since Enzo came in, yeah, he's been the guy, man. He's made that
You
midfield
can't,
better.
nah, man. You can't doubt with Enzo, man. He's probably been the pick of the Argentinian players.
There you go.
Who's won?
Right. We're gonna check the
Break.
poll now.
What's the breaking news?
Oh, Giroud has won by a landslide.
There you go.
Giroud has won. Let me see how many votes there were. There were 111 votes, and I think there's about 419 people. So again, this is based on what you guys say. So you guys didn't vote. So again, the ones that will be complaining, you guys didn't vote. There's 400 of you in the chat, and only 112 voted. So Giroud has won this. 58% to Alvarez is 41%. So Giroud gets in. I think you were leaning towards Giroud, weren't you?
Yeah, I changed my mind a couple of times, but I always believe in you have to have a target, man. Because when you got mans like Mbappe, Griezmann, and Messi buzzing around you, you need to have a wall, man. You know what I mean? To play sometimes the ball off. You know what I mean? Giroud is that guy, and you need variety. Messi's short, Griezmann's short.
Yep.
Mbappe is not great in the air. You know what I mean? You can't have all have, you know, your fullbacks like Hernandez and Molina have been brilliant attacking fullbacks. Sometimes you need to score a header, and Giroud is that guy. Like he proved against England. Bang, bosh.
Absolutely, man. So people, that's what's gonna happen. So you get me? It's gonna be a good one, man. I think for me, that's your team there. I think it's a very, very good team. You know what I mean? So you in goal, you got Martinez, Molina at right back, Otamendi, Varane, Theo Hernandez, Enzo Fernandez, Tchouaméni, Messi, Griezmann, Mbappe, and Giroud. And like I said, you know, we could have switched either way to get Alvarez in, but listen, this is how ruthless it is. I think everybody deserves their spot in their own right. I think that's a right team. Maybe, you know, Saliba, not sorry, Saliba, Konate could have put in here ahead of, you know, Varane. But other than that, you know what I mean? It's a very, very decent team. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think so, man. I think we've done a decent job. I thought we were gonna argue more, but it's been all right.
No, man. Listen, there's new times now, man. You know, we have to.
Yeah. No. You've upgraded you've upgraded, man. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I've upgraded exactly, man.
You've
and obviously
upgraded.
tomorrow Morocco's playing as well. Hopefully Morocco win. I think it's going to be a dead rubber game, you know, where nobody wants to go and nobody wants to get extra time. So someone might just say, you know what, you could just basically do what you want to do. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're tired, man. They're tired, man. Come on. Both teams don't want to be there.
Yeah, man. Amrabat for me, like I said, I just hope someone comes in for someone in terms of Amrabat, Unahi. I'm interested in Unahi, you know. I think for me, he would be an excellent Liverpool player, though. You know, if you're talking about Liverpool, excellent, vital player that I would see as a player for Liverpool, it would be Unahi. But I would want it for him just because of the way you play, high pressing, high octane. He would be someone that would fit in straight away. But again, what's his price tag? Does anyone know his price tag? You know what I mean?
I love him. I love him. I don't care about his price tag. He's certified. This kid is certified. A major big club has to take a punt on him. It's not even a punt. He's a gem. He's an unfounded gem. You need to go get him. That's all I'm saying. Remember his name.
Obviously, Amrabat as well. He's just someone that I think for me, a lot of people will go in for. Fiorentina kept him last summer. I remember Tottenham going in for him, and then I don't know, people were just a bit, underwhelmed by it, thinking, oh, Amrabat, really? You know what I mean? Is that the way forward? You know what I mean? But I think for me, he's another one that here. But if you're looking at League One, they've got a lot of ballers, man. People don't know about it. Just because they play for Angers doesn't mean they're not great. You know what I mean? They do have quality. And that's where predominantly of talent comes from. It comes from the French league. Because obviously, you've got so many people from Morocco there, Belgians there, you've got Algerians, you've got who else? You've got Tunisian players that, you know what I mean? Got so many players that live in live in France, that have been either come from there or born there, but obviously their citizenship is Moroccan. So I just think for me, it's one of them, man. Some people saying Grizzly Unahi Bellingham right now. Nah, Bellingham's still the main man in it.
Nah, Bellingham's still.
Yeah, Bellingham's still the main guy, man. So,
but don't, you know what I mean? Those don't ask me questions like that, man. They're hard, man. Please allow it. I'm not feeling worse. Those questions are hard, bro. Don't ask me hard questions because I rate Unahi that much. But Bellingham is still clear right now. Jude, like if you're asking me choose one, I'm choosing Jude still.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, people, we're going to wrap it up here. Big up to the community. Like I said, man, over 400 of you in the chat. If it was a bit too late, apologize. But if you're watching on playback, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to Grizz Khan TV. And like I said, the Premier League is back soon, man, Grizz. You know what I mean? This time next week, we're gearing up to the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Can't wait, brother. This time next week, we're going to be talking about Boxing Day fixtures and Christmas fixtures.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think the World Cup has served this purpose, but now we move on to what people really we move to the Premier League football. But listen, people, leave a like on the way out. Much appreciated that. And then, like I said, 1 hour's time, I'll be back for FIFA. So make sure you just refresh your team in 1 hour, because we will be doing FIFA career mode or ultimate team, depending on what you comment on my community page. Comment career mode or ultimate team, and then I will play that later on tonight. So people, take care. We're out. Peace.